Last time it was Love Sexy. This time we're going over the top 5 songs from the Batman soundtrack, 1989. Freaking love this album. Let's go through the songs. Hey everybody, welcome back to Prince's Friend Exploring Music Through Prince. This is an ongoing series, and if you like this sort of thing, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. And as always, these videos would not be possible without our supporters, our patrons, our members here on YouTube. And I just want to give a big shout out to all the supporters of the channel. So getting into Batman, obviously this one was a big album for Prince, and I did a whole video about how Prince and Batman are almost like the same person. Ooh. I'll make sure that that's the pinned comment here on the video because I love that video. But really, the Batman album, it's an intro to Prince in a lot of ways, and I have found that it is a really good first album for just about anybody who's looking to get into Prince. So definitely it's one of those, like, it's got the funk, it's got the rock, it's got the ballads, it's got the sexiness, it's got the raunchy, it's got it all. Like, it's an amazing album, really well put together, even though it doesn't get the respect that, I think that it deserves. But the goal today is to take the 9 songs on the album and figure out which are the top 5, and I'm going to tell you my top 5. And obviously I need to preface this in pretty much every video that I do, but I'm doing a top 5. That doesn't mean the other 5 suck or that, anything. This is my personal preference in terms of the top 5 and which ones I feel are like the strongest tracks on here, and it's an excuse for me to kind of gush about the album. So just as a refresher, the songs on the album are The Future, Electric Chair, Arms of Orion, Partyman, Vicki Waiting, Trust, Lemon Crush, Scandalous, and then Batdance. The cool thing about this album too is that there actually was a lot of promotion behind it. So not only do we have the songs, but videos, performances on shows like SNL where he did Electric Chair. There's like a lot surrounding this album. And I think each of those little extra things on the outside of the album itself, I think really lend to the enjoyment of the individual tracks. That's just my opinion there. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. My number 5 is Electric Chair. I mean, it's hard really to kind of get around just how rocking this song is, and it definitely has like an 80s sound to it. I wonder what this rock would sound like if he had kind of written this song or recorded this song in like the late 90s or the early 2000s, something that where a lot of the rock that was out at that time was a lot heavier. Of course, I'm a big fan of the songs that are from the Joker's perspective as well on the album, and this is one of them. But I love the lyrics. It's like, you basically can't get on me for thoughts, essentially is the idea. I can think anything I want to. And if it was a crime, oh my gosh, the stuff, you'd have to throw me in the electric chair because I am thinking some dirty things. And I dig that. It's a fun way to kind of explore that idea of thought crimes, kind of a little bit of a Minority Report sort of thing. In general, I like this song for the concept, yes, but the music is the thing that gets me. The dun, like right at the beginning. It's fun because it's right after The Future, and it's like, Future's kind of like this ethereal kind of Batman-y, like, but then it's just like, bam, we're coming in with Electric Chair, and it's that kind of song. And obviously I love that it was also reused in Batdance, but that's a whole other discussion. Anyway, Electric Chair is my number 5. This album has so many great songs on it, so forgive me for my number 4, but maybe it should be higher. I think when I was comparing them all, I was like, no, but this one has to be there, and this one, it was so hard. But my number 4 is Scandalous, and it was definitely going to end up on here. It started at number 1, and then as I came up with other songs that I'm like, oh, this one is, oh, but that one is, oh, and it ended up at number 4. So there were 3 others that I think made their mark on this album a little bit more. But Scandalous, oh my God, it's got the sexy, it's got his falsetto, it's got the really kind of simplified music in the background. I really dig it. I'm going to be talking about it in another future Versus video coming up here, so I'm very excited about that. One that I kind of had planned, but soon, it'll be out soon. Very great song. probably one of Prince's sexiest songs. It definitely ended up on the sexiest song list, but also probably just one of his best ballads in general. Like he's written a lot of them, but oh my gosh, Scandalous is just so good. I don't have anything else to say. Great song, credit song. You know, it's the climax of the album, in my opinion, is Scandalous. It's like you're going along this journey, and Scandalous is where you've reached that pinnacle. It is kind of the last song on the album. I know Batdance is technically the last song, but Batdance is a little bit of a medley kind of song. So the last like song proper without any other elements of anything else by itself is Scandalous. So it makes sense that that is kind of the penultimate song before the Batdance. And wouldn't you know it, my number 3 is Batdance. The great thing about Batdance is that it is kind of an amalgamation of all of the songs on the album. It kind of gives you, and it was a great single, right? Because if I listened to Batdance on the radio, I'd be like, well, that part was cool, and this part was cool. Oh, it's a medley. Oh, so these are all individual songs that he kind of slapped together. I want to hear that one. I want to hear the electric chair one, kinda. I want to hear that Vicki part, the Vicki Vale. Like, I want that one, even though it didn't really pop up anywhere else. But still, you know, it had some of its own original elements as well. The video for Batdance is wonderful. I've listened to Batdance a lot more lately in my life, just because it became a fast favorite of my youngest son, Evan. So he's like, put on Batdance, you know, listen to Batdance, let's do it. And he would dance and be crazy. I've recorded him and put that on Instagram a couple of times because his dancing, he comes up with his own moves too, which is amazing. I love also a lot of the elements of Batdance that kind of bring in other songs that didn't actually get released, like the soul and the power part. That's from another song. There's a lot of stuff going on in this song and in the video, and his costume is amazing. His character Gemini that he created. There's just so much to Batdance, and that's why Batdance was definitely number 3. And it's weird, right? Because like, it doesn't make sense as a single. Also it does, but also it kind of doesn't. It's so just disjointed and chaotic, and it's just all over the place, but that's the beauty of Batdance. My number 2 is Lemon Crush. And I know a lot of people are like, wait, Lemon Crush better than Scandalous? Better than Batdance? Come on now. You know what? For me, it kind of is. The lyrics are a little bit on the silly side. It's definitely not a completely like serious song, but it's funky. It definitely has that groove that's on it. And I think that what it is I feel like this song is a really good window into the album itself. Again, everybody who is not even necessarily a Prince listener, a Prince friend, I have heard them talk about Lemon Crush more than any other song. They go into the album and they'll be like, these are okay, but Lemon Crush, that's the thing. And I feel like Lemon Crush is that song that's the song that can hook somebody. And yeah, when they're in, they might be like, oh, well, these songs are better, you know, than Lemon Crush. But it took Lemon Crush to kind of drag more and more people in. I feel like Lemon Crush deserves a higher spot for that reason. Also because I personally enjoy that song quite a bit. It's a pretty good song. And then my number 1, it was kind of a toss-up between Trust and Partyman. I feel like they really kind of hit the same groove. So if I was gonna compare the two of them, I went with Partyman. Number 1 is Partyman, and Partyman is just fun all around, especially the extended version. It's got the additional sax from Candy. It's got the, you know, extended, you know, hey, ho, you know, sort of stuff going on. I love the song. A lot of people are like, oh, it was like a Camille song, and it's like, I mean, he had the higher voice, but it's not Camille, it's technically Gemini, although maybe Camille is Gemini. Maybe Gemini is not the combination of Batman and Joker, but rather the combination of Camille, who is Prince's Joker, and Prince, who is Prince's Batman. I did say earlier that they're kind of the same person, so maybe Prince had different reflections of himself. He is the Gemini himself, right? So he has his subdued side, he has his kind of crazy side. Partyman is obviously the Joker song, the song where his crazier side gets the chance to kind of jump out there and do its thing. Lots of fun on this song. Partyman, definitely the best song on here. I remember Partyman was on the last Prince bracket thing I did, and it stayed on there for quite a while. It was hard for most songs to beat Partyman. So Partyman is my number one. I love the song. Musically, it's great. It's funky. It makes you want to dance. You can't go wrong. So that was my top 5. 5 Electric Chair, 4 Scandalous, 3 Batdance, 2 Lemon Crush, 1 Partyman. I want to know what your guys' top 5 is. Let me know about that down in the comments. We'll continue the discussion there. Don't forget to follow us on social media. That's at PrincessFriendYT. And consider becoming either a patron or YouTube member. You get your name on the wall of gratitude. And obviously you'll get my eternal thanks for helping me kind of continue bringing you the content here and continue kind of living out my dream of being able to talk about Prince all day, every day. Like, oh my gosh, I was already doing it, but now you guys like me doing it. It's great. Anyway, the next top 5 is going to be for Graffiti Bridge, which I've been sorely looking forward to. I can't wait to bring you that one. In the meantime, may you live to see the dawn. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.